Hello and welcome to a chip off the old block toys. Sorry, forgot my mic, and then I realized as soon as I hit go that I forgot it. Anyway, today we're going to build set number 910002, which is the Studgate Train Station. This is the second of the three that I own of the Bricklink Designer series. This one is 4,076 pieces and 9 minifigures, and we got Greg backstage, so let's bring him forward here. Hey, Greg, how are you?
I just got back from eating dinner.
Ah, what was for dinner?
Italian.
All right.
I had a stromboli.
Okay. I was going to say, unfortunately, around here, the only thing I get is either Burger King or Subway. Okay, so I can actually put this to the side because they have me building the train first. So let's do that. And hello, Greg. John. Sorry, I did say hi to Greg already, but I'll say it again. Hi, Greg.
Good.
So how's your day been, man?
I went to work and came home and went to eat dinner, and that's it.
Okay. All right. Oh, shoot, wrong way. Well, I just woke up from a pretty hefty nap a little bit ago.
Like a bear nap?
Yeah, it was about 3 hours long. So, and I don't know why I slept 8 hours last night. So it's not like I was really that tired. At least I think I was, but I was. So.
Did you go to a Lego store, or did you go to the store today?
No, actually, I haven't. The only place I've been is the post office. I had a few Bricklink orders this morning, and I came home and I had one more order come through, and it was a customer's order for me like 130 times. I'm not kidding, really. And so I went ahead and decided to get their order out today, even though I'd already been to the post office.
Sounds like a hassle.
What's that?
Sounded like a hassle.
Well, it wasn't too bad of an order, and this person has been such a great customer of mine, Bricklink. I actually didn't mind doing it, and I just realized I did this wrong. So let me fix this real quick. All right. Now, is this okay? Well, I'm excited about this one. I think I've told you guys that I'm going to build it exactly how they have me build it, in instructions, but I'm probably going to modify it later. Oh.
You gonna modify your city to run two road tracks?
Yeah, I wanna have it in the shows, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. But
How's your animals doing?
Well, Enzo's outside. Um, I'm. I mean, I know that there was some little bit of pushback there the last stream when I said that I don't want him anymore, and I really don't want Enzo anymore. He's been really disobedient for a long time, and I've been putting up with it because his past, and been trying to work with him, and he's just not getting it. I got really mad at him because 2 days ago on Thursday, for the first time living here, I've been able to have enough money to pay a cleaning lady come through and clean. And this house is hard to keep up with because it's just me. And the house is just under 4,000 square foot. So it's a big home, and, you know, it's hard for me to keep up. And so I paid a woman to come in and clean the place. And the next morning, Enzo just, he peed all over the kitchen floor. And I ain't talking about the kind of going to the bathroom where maybe he's a little scared, you know, and it's just a little bit of pee. No. He emptied his whole entire bladder on that floor, and I had to clean it up. And I was so mad because it's like I just paid a lady to clean it. So he's outside. I'm not letting him back in. He's an outside dog now. Well, hold on a second. Let me take care of something. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I thought the contractor was here. Hey, Richard.
What
Hey,
about
Miss
your
Chip.
cats?
They're doing pretty good. So, oh, sorry, I'm out of breath. But what had happened was this morning, going downstairs, I looked at the window, and I realized that my window, water's been getting in the house because the wood around the windowsill is swollen. So I called every general contractor in this town, which there's 4 of them, and not a single one. What's that?
Hey, Chip. Hey, Richard.
So nobody answered their phone except for one, or actually no, none of them. One of them finally did get back to me, and he gave me an estimate, and I said it was okay. So he's supposed to come over today. So I thought that was him because I heard something, but it wasn't. So anyway, he didn't say what time he was stopping by, so I don't know when he's going to be here. He's got, I think he said 6 kids or something. And he's like, yeah, my wife's out of town, but because it's an active water leak, I want to get over and fix it. He's like, I'll come over today and start it. So anyway, when I heard something, I thought I saw something on camera too. But no, it's not him. So anyway, back to building. And yes, they're having us build the trains first, which There's supposed to be 2 of them, so I imagine I'm going to be doing this times 2, but I don't want to get ahead of myself because I didn't get a chance to look at the instructions and see. Okay, so let's go here.
How's your cats doing?
Max has been doing pretty good. And I don't know, for those who don't follow the live streams, Max's last health visit or vet visit really wasn't a good one. He said that Max is just too heavy and he's got to lose some weight. And so it's really tough to do this to him, but I have to measure his food with a measuring cup and give him the amount of food. According to the vet, I got to give him the amount of food that for the size he needs to be. So I've been doing that to him for a couple weeks, and Max is actually he's actually looking a little bit smaller, looking like it's working. So I would say he's doing better. Even though he's getting less food, he's acting like he has more energy, and maybe that's just because he's losing some of that extra weight he's carrying around, which I don't have much room to talk. I got extra weight I'm carrying around too. So, but no, he's doing pretty good. And Buddy and Tux, I let them in the house on occasion. Sometimes it's once a day for a little bit, and sometimes not at all. They're doing pretty good.
Max looked like Alfred Hitchcock of cats.
You could say that. Oh, now I thought I heard a dog in the background there. Do you have a dog as well?
That was my grandma's dog.
Oh, okay.
She's something else.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a Yorkie.
Oh, a Yorkie. My daughter used to like Yorkies.
Which one?
Natalie. She used to want one, and I'd always tease her and ask her why she wanted a dorky. She would get upset with me. They're not dorkies, Dad. It's like, well, they are to me. I don't have anything against Yorkies. I just, well, when it comes to your kids, they give you a hard time when they're younger. So when they get older, it's our job to give it back to them.
I'm more of a big dog person.
Yeah, same here. I do like Enzo's size. I just don't. Yeah.
You don't care for his attitude?
Yeah, I don't care for his attitude. He's really got to stop. And I understand he's had a rough beginning, but he's been with me for a year now. Well, almost a year. Okay, so we've got the front, the coupling here in the back, and then we got the front of the train here. It's going to be a passenger commuter train. Let's see.
Did you ask anybody in your lug? Does anybody want a dog?
Well, most of the people in my lug know Enzo, but no, nobody really. A lot of people in my lug just don't have the room for a dog that size. So, but I don't want to. I honestly don't want to give him up, because when it comes to the way he is, most people are not going to have the patience to deal with him, and I'm afraid that I'm handing him down a death sentence if I give him up, because I mean, I can't give the dog over and be dishonest and say, oh yeah, he's a great dog. Well, why are you getting rid of him? I'd have to tell the truth that, he's disobedient and he does dumb things and destroys things. And, I'd have to tell him the truth. And well, most people are not going to want a dog like that. So, I'm really afraid that would just be the end of him.
Or just hired the dog whisperer,
The dog whisperer. Does he
Caesar
come?
Milan.
Does he
Caesar,
come? Was that?
Caesar Milan.
Oh, Caesar Milan. I never. Oh, I thought you were making a joke. Because I've heard of the horse whisperer.
Have you seen an episode of South Park where Cartman drug his mom to buy that iPad?
No, I have not. And Mrs. Chip is asking a question. This is 4,076 pieces. Okay, so okay. This is frustrating because they didn't tell me it was ×2 in the beginning. So I've got to go all the way back to the beginning and do this here. So what about this episode? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Where he drug his mom to buy an iPad. He got all disobedient and all that.
No, I haven't seen that episode.
Then she hires the nanny. And I'll send you a picture of him.
Okay. No, I have seen some South Park episodes, but I definitely wasn't a regular of that show. Now, if you want to talk Futurama, I've seen every episode of that a couple times. That show is off the chain, man. Futurama.
I sent you a pic.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's it right there. All right. Oh, okay. I have seen him before. I didn't know he. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, I just feel this way. If Enzo doesn't want to follow the rules of the house, he's telling me he wants to be an outdoor dog. And we'll see how that works out. But I mean, if he keeps acting this way, and he's already destroyed part of his pen. I had to put some plywood out there. If he continues down this route, I will get rid of him. It's certainly not worth the headaches that I've had and the stress from him. Yeah, Mrs. Chip is 13 hours, or is it? Yeah, 13 hours ahead of me. Or no, 15. I'm sorry. Jeez, I should know that, right?
She'll slap you across the head.
Well, it's a good thing her arm doesn't reach.
If she was there.
Or else that might have happened already, let me tell you.
Shoot.
Anyway.
Have you seen NCIS?
I mean, I know the show and I've seen a few episodes, but again, I'm not a regular of that show. But what?
There's this running gag where Gibbs slaps one of his agents for being a knucklehead most of the time across the head.
Okay. Yeah, it comes with 2 commuter trains, which I think is pretty dang cool, man. And I'm actually kind of excited they started off with the trains to begin with, because no offense, guys. I mean, I love Lego and everything, but a lot of times they leave the exciting stuff till the end of the build. So it's kind of nice to have something that where we're actually doing the exciting part first, and that's the trains. And yes, I do consider the trains exciting. I spent 3 years in Germany, and I looked at the train on the box, and it looks just like them trains, commuter trains I used to see in Germany, except for the ones I used to see were red, but the same basic design as these yellow ones. But I will say I looked online maybe about 30 minutes before I started this the stream, and I'm a little upset because this retailed for $399, and on Bricklink there are people selling it already, and you know, some of the lower ones are in the low 600s, but as you can imagine, there are some on there that are listed for over twice the amount that I got this for. So it's just kind of upsetting to see people do that kind of stuff to me, because I think that, you know, with being only 10,000 of them, you shouldn't buy this unless you want it. And you shouldn't. I'm sorry. I know it's capitalism. I get it. I'm not against capitalism, but I am against a limited edition though being resold like this. I wish they would just leave it alone and let those people that wanted it get it, because all you did was become a middleman of a product that you added no value to. So sorry about that, but that's my personal opinion on that. And they had, I don't know if you guys saw, but Lego had their next round votes for the designer program. I think that some of them look cool. Not all of them, but I mean, that's kind of, you know, the thing. Not all of them can be as cool as the other ones, but and I'm not going to give it away because they don't tell you which ones they're going to select. You just vote on it, and then, like, I think it's the top 5 or 10, they decide they're going to do them. And so anyway, hopefully it'll be a week or two. I know it's wishful thinking with Lego because they move slow, but hopefully in the next few weeks we will have the actual open to buy these new sets. And if they do, then I will definitely tell you which ones I selected and all that. So, and then remember, they're about a year off. So really, you're going to hear a little bit of excitement that, hey, I have something in the works, but yeah, it's about a year off. So, but I'll keep you guys updated when that happens. But I do plan on buying more of these. I really do like these sets, and I think they're along the same quality as the modulars. And I love the modulars. Yeah. So, oh yeah, John says you're doing great. She has 52 subs. That's awesome, John. At this rate, you're going to pass me up next week, and I think I'd be happy for you if you did. I think Rue's an awesome dog. I do like watching her videos. And yeah, John, when I'm sitting at work and things are kind of quiet, sometimes I do pop on YouTube, and I do make my way over to your channel, man. And I hope others here also make it over to your channel. So Greg, just out of curiosity, what are some of the other, and I don't care if you name anybody that does Lego. I'm just curious, like, what other YouTubers do you like? Do you watch?
I watch Jang Bricks. You know who he is?
Yep, I watch his stuff. He kind of reminds me of Wolverine, but anyway, his look.
I participate on live streams on this YouTuber called All Bricks Count.
Okay.
Click and Cliff.
Oh yeah, I like Click and Cliff.
Cajun Yeti,
Yeah.
Ingrid,
Okay.
some Canadian YouTubers, Lego
All right.
YouTubers. There's some, but I can't remember their names.
Okay. Well, I am a regular of Click and Cliff and Cajun Yeti as well, and I know both of those guys a little bit off of YouTube, not a whole lot. We're not close friends, but we do text and stuff back and forth every now and again. All right, so we're on to bag 2. So that was kind of a long 26 minutes for that, but we'll slide pieces over here. Let's see, predatory pricing, Rue's popular sure is. Even the breeder was happy with her development. Thinks she's been a real blessing. And yes, I agree that an animal can be a great blessing. Max, how do I say this? Max and I kind of had an adversarial relationship at first. Max did not like me. In fact, I never did anything to him either. That was the other thing. But when my son first got him, I didn't even know Max was in the room with me. It's like I'd be walking and it'd almost be dark, and I would just hear this big old hiss, and he's hiding underneath something, but he saw me, and it's like, dude, why are you hissing at me? I didn't do nothing. And if you would have been quiet, I wouldn't even have known you were there. And he used to act like that around me. And then about a year and a half ago, a little over a year and a half ago, my cat died, and my son also moved away. And he couldn't take Max with him. So Max was left behind. And anyway, as soon as my cat died, Max stepped up to the void and started being real nice to me and cuddly. And now Max sleeps with me almost every night. He sleeps right on my feet. So if I'm tired, it's most likely Max's fault. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Max has definitely been a blessing. He filled the void in my life that was created very suddenly.
I'm more of a dog person.
What's your favorite breed?
I don't have one.
Okay.
What's yours?
I like the Alaskan Malamutes. I had a dog when we were in Germany who was a purebred Alaskan Malamute, and he was awesome. Really great with the kids. And I think that's Enzo's problem. He's not full Malamute. He's only partial. No, I'm just kidding. That's just one of his issues. It's like when someone says what's wrong with them, I got to ask the question, how much time you got there, buddy? All right, well, I got to do this twice. So let me stop here and grab the other pieces here. And the other thing too about this particular train that I'm building, I have some extra wheels and the bases to the train, the big old block here, the plate, whatever you want to call it. So, and it doesn't look like they're using any special pieces. Because they just included the engine, and I don't like that, I might very well end up building some more cars to this as well. And maybe even motorizing it if I really get down to it. Yeah, Mrs. Chip. She was definitely a part of that process with, well, the other dog, his name was Blizzard, the Alaskan Malamute that I had in Germany. And unfortunately, we got home at 11. So 12 years, he was already like 3 when we got him. So I seriously doubt he's still around. And if he is around, he's not the young pup running around like he used to be, that's for sure. It's amazing how those older those bigger breeds just don't last like the smaller breeds. They don't.
No, they don't. They're kind of like a different dog when they're growing up.
What are they called?
They're not called anything.
Oh.
Just a figure of speech.
Oh, okay. All right. All righty. Well, it's calling for stickers. Oh, there they are. So let's grab stickers. And my favorite stickers to put on are black bricks with black stickers because, dang it, they are hard to see. And my eyes just aren't what they used to be. Old age is catching up to me, Greg. Have you seen that meme where the guy is like just in his underwear and he's out in the snow and he's covered with ice and snow and he says, when you're over 40 years old, the doctor says put ice on where it hurts.
No.
Well, that's definitely the story of my life. I keep hearing that sound that I was hearing earlier that made me think that the contractor was here, but I don't see anything in my driveway, like a truck or anything. And I know what his truck looks like, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe I need to get my ears checked, man. Of course, Mrs. Chip would say I don't hear stuff, but at all. I have to admit that after all these years, I think my ears have gone tone deaf to her voice. So, yeah. So when she's not around, I hear things that are not happening. When she's around, I don't hear things that are happening.
Every time she talks to you, you just hear Charlie Brown parents' voices.
Exactly.
Wah 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 wah.
Well, growing up, and I know this is kind of mean, but it ain't. I'm not the one that said it, and I didn't appreciate it. But growing up, my mom's deaf, and so her speech is a little bit off. And people used to say stuff like, "Oh, when my mom was talking, is that Charlie Brown's teacher?" And kind of found that upsetting. But now that I've grown older, I just realized that they were just jerks. So it doesn't really bother me anymore.
That's what John Fetterman is hearing.
Oh, okay. You didn't hear anything from me. Well, yeah, not now, but I especially don't hear things from you when you're here. I know that there's a restaurant in about 35 minutes away. I know it's far, but God dang, man, I feel like going tonight. I want something heavy to eat.
So you can sleep good tonight?
That and just satisfy my urge for a good meal. Because I really haven't had a decent meal like that. I mean, like it's just really good stuff. It's a place called Beto's, and it's they have this smothered chili verde burrito, and it's not that expensive. It's only like $12. The problem is I spend more money in gas because how far it is than I do on the actual meal. But I haven't had it for Oh, I don't know. It's probably been about a month now, and I used to get it about every week. So I'm craving it. I'm really craving it, to be honest. So I don't know. You might just, if you're over here, you might just see a white truck going over the mountain.
Uh,
And I might even stop at my sister's because she only lives about 10 minutes further than that.
oh, over the mountain, here she comes. Over the mountain, here she comes. Here she comes.
All right. So let's do this here. Oh, comments. Miss Chip says, yeah, I know. Going where? Oh, just to a place called Beto's. But there's, oh, go ahead, Greg.
He's a failed presidential candidate. He's a failed governor candidate. He's a failed senatorial candidate.
Well, I don't think he's responsible for this restaurant, but if he is, that is one thing he's done right, because the restaurant is really good. My only problem is sometimes when I head down there, Arctic Circle's across the street, and Arctic Circle's got this pastrami burger. And I'll admit, man, I like my food a little bit more than I probably should. But anyway, sometimes I end up stopping at Arctic Circle just a little bit short of Beto's, and I don't go to Beto's. But today is definitely one of those days, and holy smacks, what happened here? Why is this? Oh, man, I did not. I did. All right, well, I'm going to fix it then. Okay, I'm put my phone on silent because it looks like it's going to keep going off here. Okay, well, I messed it up. I didn't realize I was supposed to put a brick here. I have a few more Bricklink orders that came in this afternoon, so I could also do that tonight. I've continued to put together my old Lego sets, and I spent some time out in my shop. I know I used to do those. I don't know if Greg, if I did them when you, yeah, I think I did them when you first started watching my channel. I used to do the monthly feature, the Lego room tour. Well, I stopped doing it after I moved, and I was gonna do it this month, but the thing is that shop still has water in it. It's still a mess. So I'm going to shoot for May the 1st, and I'm going to keep doing that every month on the 1st. Have an update of the shop.
You're gonna be squeegeeing the heck out of that floor.
Yeah, actually, I did buy a squeegee just for that. To be honest, it's a 34-inch blade on it? Well, it's a rubber blade, but yeah, I think I bought the 34-inch, the largest one they had. And it's a good thing the floor is concrete, right? Well, I am happy to see these things take shape. It's like it's coming together.
You love it when a Lego set comes together?
I do, but the most disappointing part is I didn't know it comes in pieces.
That's a joke.
It is. It's a joke because I've seen memes of it on the internet, but I buy, and I'm not going to put his name out there, but I buy from a guy who gets Lego sets that are returned from Walmart, Amazon, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they'll have the receipt with them, and the receipt will say why they returned it sometimes. And I saw that meme a couple years ago that it was returned because they didn't know it came in pieces, and then from this guy, somebody returned it at Walmart, and they said the same thing. They returned it because they didn't know the Legos came in pieces. And I was absolutely just like baffled. It's like, how do you not know it comes in pieces? But okay. We got people like that out there who just don't get it on that.
I would love to have the Titanic.
Yeah, that's a nice one, ain't it?
I would love to have it.
Yeah, I think it's a great set. I just I don't know. Money. Oh, let's see. Ooh, I messed that up. But okay, I will fix that up.
Lego is like Mr. Krabs. Give me money.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because I've been putting together my SpongeBob sets lately. And I have both of SpongeBob's Bikini Bottom sets and both versions of his house. I've got 2 versions of the Krusty Krab. Anyway, I put it all together this week. And what was the other one? There was one more set of his that I did. A Glove World. That's what it was. The little ride.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been quite busy with that stuff. I think oh boy, I thought I was trying to remember because I looked at it just for the stream. I'm up to like 842 sets that I've built now. And then I've cataloged. And some pieces came in the mail today because I was missing some of the pieces. And what I'm doing is I'm at the same time as building these and cataloging them, I'm also restoring them. So if there's a piece that's broken or missing, or sometimes if they're, I'm not getting too excited about the white being discolored, but some of the other ones, if they're discolored, I do replace them. And sometimes I don't have the piece. And this week I put an order in Bricklink and it came in today, and it's got some of the pieces I need to complete some of the sets that are missing pieces. So, oh wow, that's weird. So it's going on the inside. Well, we are almost done with bag number 2. And yes, this has been a bit more tedious than I thought. 43 minutes for 2 bags. Usually moving at a much faster rate than that, but not today. Today's been kind of rough. Okay, bag number 3. All right, let's slide that over.
There's a listing here.
A listing of what?
Of upcoming Lego Star Wars sets.
Oh yeah. So what's on the list?
75354 Republic Gunship, 1,083 pieces. Palpatine, Padme, Fox, 2 Shock Troopers. 75357 The Ghost.
Okay.
1,394 pieces. Includes Hera, Jason, Chopper, and Query, and +1 minifigure. And 75367 a UCS Venator Star Destroyer.
That sounds cool.
5,374 pieces. Admiral Yulvarin and Captain Rex.
Okay.
The Republic Gunship will be $150. The Ghost will be $170. And the Venator will be $650.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely planning on getting the Ultimate Collector Series. Of course, I do have most of those, so I will probably just continue getting them. Do we have a release date for any of these, or?
I just know about the Venator. I think it's October 1st.
Okay. So that gives me plenty of time to come up with the money. Well, I say that, but I'm going to be scrambling last minute to get the money.
I saw a rabbit today at work.
A rabbit?
Yep.
The Volkswagen rabbit? No, I'm just kidding. You're talking about a real live rabbit, right?
Yep.
Did it threaten to bite your kneecaps off?
No.
Mighty Python, sorry. And we got a comment here. Mrs. Chip says, I put the Lego brickheads together that Mr. Chip sent me. They were Cruella de Vil and Maleficent. Yeah, Mrs. Chip's into that Disney stuff. Okay, so I know that Disney bought Star Wars. I get it. But in my head, I just don't think of it. The newer ones I do think is Disney, but the original trilogies I don't think of as Disney. I just don't. So I'm not. I can safely say that I'm not into Disney. All right. And I mean, my kids though, my goodness, were they into Disney? Growing up, I know like Little Mermaid. I know that one by heart.
I was into Nickelodeon.
In Nickelodeon, yeah. My kids like Nickelodeon too. When we lived in Germany, they have. Go ahead, man.
And also Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in Germany they've got the Armed Forces Network, which is the Army's version of cable, and it's free. And they used to have Nickelodeon on there, and my kids used to watch it all the time, and I used to watch it with them too. I think this is Nickelodeon. Don't quote me because I don't know. But Jimmy Neutron.
Got a blast.
My kids used to watch the heck out of that. So, okay, Enzo's barking out there, but I don't see anybody out there. And that's part of the reason that I keep looking at my cameras, because I am expecting, well, I'm hoping that he is able to stop by today. But I don't know. I don't think he's going to be able to. It's getting kind of late now. It's almost 6 o'clock, and we've only got like, another 2 hours of sunlight, if even that. So I kind of doubt he's coming today. And that's okay too, because he didn't say for sure that he was coming. He said he would try. And the other thing too is I haven't given him any money, so it's not like I'm out anything because he didn't make it by. So I'm all good with that. Okay, so I want to show you guys the front of the train here. You've got the front here, which I think looks good. I like the stickers. It is unusual for these designers ones to have stickers, though. They don't typically do that. They haven't with the other ones. So, kind of unique. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning. Holy crap. I've slept a ton today.
Need to go get you some coffee.
Yeah, what I would need to do is go over to Thomas's Market down the street, do me some grocery shopping real quick because he is not open on Sundays. This is kind of a small town Mormon thing, I guess. There's a lot not open on a Sunday out here.
There's always Walmart.
My closest Walmart's an hour away, though. So I guess I could go there, yes. But it's quite the drive. He might be there next 30 minutes. Well, if he's not here in the next 30 minutes, then I definitely feel comfortable going to Beto's. Because then, it's not like he's going to show up and I'm going to be here. I ain't going to be here, so yeah. Well, I think this is looking pretty good. I'm liking these trains. What's your opinion of the trains, Greg?
They look pretty cool.
Yeah, like I said, I think they look just like what I saw in Germany, just except for they were red and white. Mostly red. My poor rooster out there, he's so confused about what time it is. Because he crows all day long. I mean, I've never had a rooster before, but I thought they just crowed first thing in the morning.
Foghorn Leghorn doesn't. I think he has dementia.
I love Foghorn Leghorn. Okay. Well, I definitely want to finish these trains today. And seeing where we're at, that'll put us right at an hour. But I did open another bag because I usually can get through 4 bags in an hour, but not today. I'll probably finish the bag because if it's sitting up here like this, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem because I do other things on this table. And it's just going to be in the way, and I'm probably going to lose some pieces. So I'm not going to leave it out. I'll just go ahead and finish it up today. Okay. Kobe has World War II train sets. Yeah, actually, John, I went on to Kobe's website the other day. I was taking a look at some of their builds. I like them. I do wish Lego would do them though, but we talked about this before. Lego says they have a ban on doing things that are related to war, even though they have Indiana Jones and the Russian soldiers, and they have soldiers that are from the other movies that are Nazis in the movie, but according to Lego, they just take the insignia off their shoulders and they're all of a sudden just generic soldiers. But okay, right. Lego, we understand.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what Lego did. So Lego says they don't do the war stuff, but I think it'd be really cool if they did some of the stuff. Like, especially, I would like to see a Tiger tank, the German one. I'd like to see that in Lego. Although Kobe does have it. I'd like to see Lego do their rendition of it. Okay. Oh, all right. All right, set these aside for a minute. Oh, yeah, when the cleaning lady came over, she saw some of the Legos and she said, oh, I clean a guy's house here in town that also collects Lego. And she says that he's got a lot of custom builds. Oh, wait a minute. Why didn't that work out? Okay. Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm not sure what I did wrong. Oh, yeah, I know. Now I know what I did wrong. Okay. Anyway, she says she knows a guy here in town that collects Lego like I do, and he likes the war stuff, and he's got a lot of World War II. And I kind of wonder if it was Kobe brand because the fact that Lego doesn't make it. But I don't know. And I was kind of wondering if I could ask her. I'm gonna ask her. Say, hey, would you mind putting me in touch with that guy? You know, give him my phone number and ask him to call me because I collect Lego too. And maybe I could do a video with him. Maybe I can go over there and I can interview him and put it on the channel. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, shoot. Kobe just did the F-35B, cool concentrate. Good ideas. Strong drink. Felt good going down. Yeah, maybe I need myself a couple strong drinks.
Go to your local watering hole.
Yeah, actually, we do have a pub here, but it looks like it needs to be knocked over because it's so dilapidated. But you know what? It's all good, man. Okay.
The Lego Star Wars Heroes of Endor set got revealed.
The Endor.
Yep.
Well, I do like Return of the Jedi.
The 5. Jenny would go crazy over it.
Well, she probably would because, well, pardon my French here, but she's just crazy anyway. Well, that's not French. Okay, never mind.
Those
See,
are the. Those
do you
are
know
the
why? Do you know why I say stuff like that? Just to see
What?
if she's listening.
Those are the brickheads.
Oh yeah, she'll definitely like the brickheads. Oh boy, why? Oh, all right. So I messed one thing up, and then now I'm having to pay for it in other ways. Where'd that piece go? Oh, there it is. John says I take a rum and cake, in a while, not much, just to taste. I've never ever been drunk. Well, I honestly can say that too. I've never been drunk in my life either. Yeah, see, I mentioned a few minutes ago about the rooster crowing. Well, he's crowing again. And it's not even getting dark yet. Okay.
Sounds like you would chuck some melatonin down.
Yeah, it feels like I did. It really does. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird because I've slept a lot today, so I figured I'd be okay, but dragging right now. And I wasn't dragging earlier. I guess I could say my own videos put me to sleep. No, I'm just kidding. No. That's certainly not something to brag about. All right, let's see. Am I going to see the John Wick movie? Yeah, I would love to see it. I've liked all the other John Wicks, so I don't see a reason not to go see it. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. These do not want to fit on exactly like they're supposed to, and I don't know why. All right, I'm not going to force it on because I'm going to end up spending the next 45 minutes putting it back together when I break it. So let me. All right. So we got the two trains, and like I said, I did break open one last bag. So let's bring this thing out. What do you mean bag number one? No. Lego messed up the instructions. Oh shoot. They didn't proofread their instructions. Let's keep going because okay, well, thank you, Lego. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry. They messed up their own instructions. So anyway,
What you gonna do?
I'm so tired I can fall asleep in the chair. I have been doing since 5 a.m. Yeah, well, I don't sleep on the job, but I might have slept in my chair a few times. I got one of them nice, comfortable gaming chairs for my work, and the reason that I spent the money on the chair is I spend so many hours in that chair. I've got to be comfortable. All right. Okay, there we go. We are where we need to be. Okay.
How many bags there are?
I think 22 as well in this one. One of these days, I'm going to do something crazy like the other channels and do a 24-hour live stream in a row. No, I'm just kidding. No, I would not. Well, it's actually kind of, I mean, I don't want to bash the brand because I do like the brand, but when it comes to Lego, sometimes I'm really surprised at some of the amateur mistakes they make, especially given the price of the product. I really don't like it because it's happened to me a few times where I buy a set and it has two of the same bag but missing another. So and I've talked to Lego about this, and they say, well, it happens and it doesn't get rejected because they weigh their boxes and the machine will reject something that's the wrong weight within a tolerance. But you got to remember, if they have two bags about the same size and they double up on one bag but miss the other, the machine's not going to catch that. It's going to be the same weight. It's just going to say, okay, but that is so annoying. And then when they give you the new pieces, it's got to ship from Denmark, which, you know, you buy this set, you pay a lot of money, you anticipate building it, you start building it, and then you realize they gave you, you know, too many of one piece and none of the other because the bag mix up. And then you got to wait another 2 to 3 weeks for the pieces to arrive. In most cases, I've gone out and bought a second set and just built it. And then when it comes in, I end up having two of the sets, what I've ended up doing. But have you ever had a mistake like that, Greg?
Nope.
Okay.
Better be chugging on those energy drinks when you do a 24-hour live stream.
Honestly, I can't do it. I've got a heart condition, and if I do that, I'm not trying to be dramatic. I'm being honest. It probably would be my last live stream. So, and not only that, I don't see the value in doing a 24-hour live stream. I mean, I know people that do those, but if you've ever noticed, they don't do anything for several days after that on their channel. It's like their channel disappears for a couple of days after that. It's because they're probably recovering. I'm not knocking it. Hey, if it works for you and your channel, do it. It's just not for me. I'll tell you that. Okay. So it looks like the majority of this bag is going to be just laying down tile for the station, which I think is cool. I do think the station is going to be awesome. I like the use of the garage doors. Hey, have you ever had to ride trains on a regular basis, Greg?
No, I never rode a train in my life.
Oh, okay.
You?
Yes, actually, when I lived in Frederick, Maryland, I used to work in DC. So I would drive about 45 minutes, an hour away to the first, or I should say the first or the last, however you're looking at it, stop on the DC metro system. And then I would take another hour and 15 minutes to get to work. And so I rode the train every day. And it was, most of the time it was okay. There was a couple times where a train would go down and I was stuck in the tunnel. And when you're stuck in the tunnel, you don't even get a signal. So I couldn't even let my job know what was going on. But my job knew that I rode the subway, and if I didn't show up on time and they were worried about me, they'd just check the schedule and they would tell them that there's a train stuck at the station, and they would just know that, oh, okay, well, he's on his way. And the cool thing about employers there is that most of them don't get excited when you're late, because they know how traffic is around there, and the cars, and also with trains. And so being 20-30 minutes late is acceptable because things happen around there. But I had one employer that used to track us and used to, oh, you were 5 minutes late, and you do that again, you're fired. And it's like, I'm in DC, dude.
Imagine, would you go on the cross-country trip on the Amtrak?
Well, since they've improved their safety record, they don't have as many wrecks as they did when I was a kid. Yeah. I don't know if you ever used to watch Jay Leno, but he had this funny segment once where he said you can buy. It was called the Useless Auction or something like that, and he had different model trains that were painted like Amtrak, and he had burned them, and he would say, yes, our next piece for this auction is the Amtrak wreck of 1983, and it was some mangled, burnt model train that was painted to look like an Amtrak. I have once, but for a week. I can speak to this. I did from New Jersey to Florida. The auto train slept on. Oh yeah, yeah. How was that, John? Because some of my family, I've got some of my family members that swear by it, and they say those sleeper cars are really nice, and they enjoy it. I don't know. I've never done it, so I am curious. Are those things comfortable? I don't imagine they're very big. Because after all, a train is what, 8 foot or something wide or something? It's not that wide. Oh, I hear that noise again, but again, I'm looking on the cameras and I don't see anything. So these pieces don't want to snap on that well. You know, just looking and seeing how big this train station is, this is going to be quite the challenge to modify this. But I'll worry about the modifications later. Right now, I'll just build it. Oh, well, I grabbed the wrong one, so let me fix that. Very cramped but convenient. No, not. I was bored out of my mind. Nothing a good book wouldn't solve, or was it worse than that? What the heck are you guys asking me to do? Are you serious? Okay, well, we're going to do it. I don't know why, but because they make a brick for this. But okay, we're going to do 2 plates, and two plates and a modified plate to do this. John says I could not concentrate. All my fears, anxieties were playing. Yeah, well, that was a pivotal time in your life, John. So I could only imagine that how difficult that was. And Greg, I apologize over the last couple of days. I know I've called you a couple times, and that is because my phone is possessed. I didn't mean to dial you. My phone's got a mind of its own. Dang it!
It's like Poltergeist.
It is like Poltergeist.
You remember seeing that movie in the theaters?
I did not see it in the theaters, but I saw it after. Yeah. That and Psycho are on the same level of movies for me.
Psycho with Christian Bale?
No, the original
Or
Psycho. The Alfred Hitchcock, I think it is.
oh yeah.
That one was oof.
There's this movie called Birds that he directed.
Yeah. I have not seen that one. In fact, I had not even heard of it till you just mentioned it.
And Stanley Kubrick is also a sadistic director in the good way.
Okay.
Stanley Kubrick. You know the bathroom scene off The Shining?
Yes.
He filmed that. He retook that scene 127 times.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That was I gotta say that was a weird kind of scene. I wasn't expecting it. Let's put it that way.
And you go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, have you've seen? Oh, never mind. I lost my thought. Go ahead.
There's this movie that he directed. He filmed it completely out of candlelight.
Really?
Yep.
That okay?
We'll look it up. Where it has Tom Cruise in it.
Okay.
Eyes Wide Shut.
I have heard of it but not seen it.
I didn't know he directed this movie.
Huh?
I didn't know Stanley Kubrick directed this movie.
Are you on IMDb?
No, I'm on Google.
Oh, okay.
He directed Full Metal Jacket too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's actually a good movie. I really like that movie. And John says he kept thinking of travel trips to Mexico.
I'm sending you a video.
Okay.
Okay, I sent it to you.
All right. I will watch that after this here. Oh, come on.
The channel's
Okay.
called
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the channel's called ERB,
Oh, ERB. Okay.
Epic Rap Battles of History.
Okay.
Well, they did 2 videos made completely out of Lego.
Really? That'd be
The
interesting.
the Harry Potter versus Luke Skywalker and Thor versus Zeus.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, guys. Well, this is videos. This is bags 1 through 4. Didn't get very far. Got the 2 trains done, and then we got the beginnings of the station. But I would say just the beginnings. Got a long way to go here, guys. I'm not sure. I probably won't do a live stream tomorrow morning because, just back to back. But count on Monday night. We'll do a live stream and we'll continue this. Appreciate you guys being here. Hit the like button, subscribe, check and make sure you're still subscribed, and leave me a comment below and turn on all notifications. All right, guys. Thanks, Greg. You guys have a good night. Bye.